Everybody, this is Jim here on Lessons on WordPress here on Educator.com. Today we're going to talk about menu. We're moving right along on the left side of the WordPress menu. And speaking of menus, that's what this discussion is. So we're going to talk about creating menus. Before we go, let me give an example of what I'm talking about. Well, actually, it's in the slide over here. So menus, sometimes on the right-hand side of a WordPress, they do have certain links to different things like categories and I guess a calendar. Sometimes we want to add our own little links, our own little menu to accommodate different websites that we want to cross linked with. It's good for search engine optimization. So if you're an eye doctor, maybe you want to have a link to a lens specialist or a place where they sell eye frames, glass frames, or whatever. I mean, it could be whatever you want. So we want to have control of a menu system where we want to be able to have better control to direct our audience. Okay, so we're going to talk about that, creating a menu, okay, and adding items to that menu, obviously. And then, of course, we're going to talk about formatting it and then placing the menu. So what does all this mean? Well, of course, to create a menu, it means, we have a certain amount of links. Okay, so if this was a menu, we'd have a certain amount of links. And then we're going to add items to the menu. So what kind of links are these? Are they posts? Are they comments? Are they links to other websites? Okay, and then we're going to format. In other words, some are going to be parents, some are going to be children, okay, child. So in other words, basically, if you have something like education, okay, and then there will be an indent, okay, I'll just use a different color, indent, and then the link could be Educator.com. So Educator.com is the child of education. In other words, it is I like to call it a subcategory of the main category. So that's what I mean by formatting. Okay, we can easily move things over and indent. And of course, Educator.com can have its own child. I guess Educator Junior. All right, and then of course that's also involved in placing a menu. This will all come clear to you as we move on through this lesson. Let's go to the first slide, and this is what we're going to create right here. Okay, we're going to, of course, as you can see, that some posts, some of these bullet points are indented inwards. So you've got the main category, and then you've got the subcategories. And of course, you got three main categories. Some are indented so that it is basically saying that it belongs to a category, a main category, or a parent. But either way, these are all links, okay, and basically it goes to another page with content. Right now, if we were to go to that site, and I'll go to right here, you notice that this is live, and it doesn't have these links. No, these are not the same links as the ones that were created. We're going to create that. These are other widgets, as I explained before, that are a part of it, of this particular site. We can actually get rid of them, and which we will do, and we'll basically make it clear. A lot of times we don't want widgets. We only want our specific links on the side of our blog. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move down a little bit. We're going to talk about all this fun stuff. Sorry for going crazy here, but we're going to talk a little bit about how to create this menu system.